Yo, what up guys, MagaLuke here, back again with Keyforge deck opening number 2. In today's deck, we have opened up Ransom, Viceroy Insomnia, Aguirre. This one features Shadows, the brand new Dinosaurs, Saurian, and Untamed. Awesome, and take a look at that Archon. Does that not look like the owl face of all owl faces? That's totally an owl. That's an owl. And that's fine because I like Untamed and I like all those creatures. So this deck was opened from this massive deluxe Archon box. So I don't know if maybe the deck rates are slightly different or what have you, but yeah, just thought I'd point that out. All right, without further ado, let's get on into it. We're going to start with Untamed. We have Instrument of Silence. This creature gains Skirmish and Fight, gain an Amber. So this is just a straight buff. So this is just a straight buff on the old card Way of the Wolf, which was this creature gains Skirmish. This is just upgrade on that. Fight, gain also an Amber. Really cool. And then we have Taliga. We have our rares. So we actually have 2 Taligas, which is really cool. 2 of the same rare. That's like extra rare. And she's actually really, really insane. She's a human witch. Each time your opponent plays a creature, I gain an Amber. So can you imagine if both of these were out at the same time and then they have to play a few creatures? We just get so much Amber. It's really, really nice. But of course, our creatures are going to try and kill that. This is pretty cool. This is like a super nerfed Dust Pixie. Super nerfed, but still pretty good. 2 power, gain you an Amber right away when you play it. And then if you can manage to get a Reap off before it dies, you can shuffle it back into your deck. So this is actually really good if you have a small deck, I suppose. Not really good if you play it on turn 1 because then you won't see it for a while, but really interesting. But it is a super nerfed Dust Pixie, but, you know, for good reason. Harmonia, speaking of nerfed cards, this is basically a nerfed Hunting Witch. 2 power, elusive, so that's not, that's kind of an upgrade. But after you play a creature, if there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures, you gain an Amber. So it's very conditional. You can't just gain an Amber every time you play a creature anymore with no conditions. There's a small condition there now, but at least Harmonia has elusive, so there's that. Cool card. All right, another brand new card. 4 power, Moosthik Marmook. He's Moosthik. I guess he's a thick Mermook. We can call him that. All right, so we have the thick Mermook here. He's a beast. Each player's keys cost +1 Amber. Play, deal 4 damage to a creature. So remember this guy, because play effects in the future, play effects get also play/re. Anyway, I'll explain later, but this guy's really, really good because it has a play effect, and I'm looking for play effects in this deck. Then we have Rustnar. We've seen him before. Play, or 4 power, fight, destroy an artifact. If the artifact had an Amber bonus, you gain that much Amber. So solid Amber gain and artifact destruction. Tantadlin, 9 power tree, but he only does 2 power when fighting. Only does 2 damage. But when you fight and you survive the fight, you get to discard a random card from your opponent's archives. So that's really good. So yeah, there's 2 of those guys. Pretty solid. Then we have the Fittest. Really, really cool, colorful artwork here. Gain an Amber when you play it. Solid action. Play, give each friendly creature a +1 power counter permanently. I really like this. And we have 2 of those. So we can turn our 9 power into an 11 power, stuff like that. And we have a key charge. Lose 1 Amber. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Not always useful, but sometimes can be the difference maker in a game. Sometimes it can win you the game. Sometimes it's just, I gotta discard this card because it's useless right now. Now we're on to Shadows. We have a nice rare of Ring of Invisibility. Super cool. So this is a good combo with our other, what is it called? Instrument of Silence. Decent combo with Instrument of Silence, because then this is Fight, Gain an Amber, and Skirmish, and then this one gives it also elusive. So it's like super, super hard to kill, and then potentially you could just fight every turn and gain an Amber and all that kind of stuff. So pretty cool there. Then we have another upgrade. So this is our 3rd upgrade. This creature gains Reap, Steal, and Amber. Really good upgrade. Just have to make sure you have someone that can Reap right away, I suppose. Mac the Knife. Really good. Another rare card here. 3 power elusive. You may use Mac the Knife as if it belonged to the active house. Action. Deal 1 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, gain an Amber. So this is super, super good. Awesome card to have. Really nice rare. Then we got Chain Gang. So Chain Gang is a pretty cool card that comes with another card. After you play Subtle Chain, ready Chain Gang. Action, steal 1 Amber. shuffle a subtle chain from your discard pile back into your deck. So let's see if I can find, where is subtle chain? All right, so we got subtle chain. Let's just pull this up really quick, I suppose. So this is an action, gain an amber. When you play it, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Okay, so let's just keep that in mind. And Chain Gang is 3 power, action, steal 1, shuffle a subtle chain from your discard pile into your deck. Not bad, little combo there. We got Ronnie Wrist Clocks, another play effect. Keep that in mind for later. Play steal 1. If your opponent had 7 or more, you get to steal 2 instead. Not bad. Then we have Jay Vinda. So this is a nice little 2 power elusive. Reap, deal 1 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, steal 1. So if this works, it'll be like you're gaining 2 amber. Because you're reaping, you're gaining 1, and you're stealing 1, and your opponent's losing 1, and you're killing a guy. It's a lot of things all in one. And then we have Simon. He's an elf thief. Really weird. Skirmish. So he's a 1 power with Skirmish, but he wants to be fighting because when you fight, you get to put the creature that Simon fights on top of its owner's deck. So that's pretty cool. I like Simon quite a bit. All right, and then you know, subtle chain. You know, that's one of the actions. Kaimor Eclipse. Play, shuffle each flank creature into its owner's deck. So that's especially good if you have no creatures on the board for some reason and your opponent has only 2. That would be perfect for this. Oh. Then we have Inky Gloom. So this is just an action that does not give you an amber. Same with this one. No amber bonus for that. Your opponent cannot use creatures to reap on their next turn. Super powerful, though, as you would imagine. Super powerful. Pestering Blow ×2 we do have. So this gives you an amber, deal 1 damage to a creature, and enrage it. So what enrage does is if you give them an enrage token, it just means that instead of being used to do something like reaping, it's only allowed to fight whenever it's used. So it's kind of like a stun token, right? Next time that creature would be used, you just remove the stun token. This is kind of the same way. Next time you use the creature, you remove the enrage token, and then you can only use it to fight, kind of thing. So that's Pestering Blow there. And then finally, we're on to Saurian, guys. This is what we've been hoping for. Hopefully we get some good cards here. So this is a rare, and this is awesome. This is what I wanted to combo the deck with. It doesn't combo like extremely well, but it has some combos. Each friendly creature's play effect is a play/reap effect. So let's just quickly go over our play effects that I was talking about from earlier. So we have Ronnie Wrist Clocks. So this is a play/reap effect sometimes, right? And then, wasn't there another one over here? Yeah, it's this guy. Play, deal 4 damage to a creature. This is also a reap effect now. Reap, deal 4 damage to a creature, right? So that's really good. So that's what this guy does. He basically makes a few creatures really, really, really OP. And he's 4 power himself, so that's a nice rare. Now we got some uncommon guy. This guy's super awesome. Look at that armor and his shield. Oh my gosh, reminded me of Halo a little bit. Centurion Steniopius. 3 power, 2 armor. The armor's really nice. Dinosaur Soldier. Centurion Steniopius gets 3 power for each amber on it, right? And it has a play, fight, reap. You may exalt him. So what exalt means is you grab an amber from the middle and you put it on him straight up. So obviously it's like, yeah, if my opponent kills this creature, he gets all the amber on it. But man, is it hard to kill it, because he's just going to be gaining more power and more power and more power and more power. So this guy's absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Then we have Quester Jarta. Super good. 3 power elusive. And then if you reap, you may exalt him. So put an amber from the pool on top of him. And if you do, you gain an additional amber. So this guy double reaps, and he's elusive. Double reap and elusive. And we have 2 of those. Awesome. Then we have a 4 power Senator Shrix. 4 power with 1 armor. You may spend amber on Senator Shrix as if it was in your pool. Play/reap, you may exalt Senator Shrix. So the second you play it, you can put an amber right on it, and that amber is yours. You can spend that, for a key. So pretty much you want to keep doing this every time you can. You want to keep exalting this guy. And we have 2 of those as well. Super nice. I like having doubles, and we have quite a few doubles. And then we even have a double of this guy. This is Oduak, the Patrician, dinosaur politician. 5 power, play, capture an amber. Really good to capture an amber from our opponents this time. And while this guy has any amber on it, my amber cannot be stolen. So that's also a little additional effect, and 5 power is nothing to shake a stick at. And then we have a couple artifacts here. So we have 2 of the same, actually. This is really cool. 2 golden spirals. So this is a nice location. Action, exalt a friendly creature, ready and use that creature. So there's 2 of these, and that would be absolutely insane if we somehow could do that on our Centurion Stenopanius. Because then he can basically get used like 3 times in the same turn and get like +9 power every turn kind of thing. So like that's pretty bonkers if somehow that works, but a little hard to get that one to work unless you get kind of lucky with the golden spirals in your hand. So there's 2 of those, pretty nice. And then we have Exile, gain an amber when you play it, action, give control of a friendly creature to your opponent. I have absolutely no use for this unless I'm about to use this card right after. Regrettable Meteor. I love the name of this. Regrettable Meteor. Oh, I didn't even notice, but like the art of the card is, I think, someone's eyeball. It's like a lizard's eyeball, and you're looking at the reflection of it. That's pretty funny. So, amber when you play it, destroy each dinosaur creature and each creature with power 6 or higher. So, this kills a lot of my own guys and really doesn't help too much, but, you know, if I have an exile, I might as well give maybe a dinosaur to my opponent, and then I can kill it off or something like that. So that was this deck, guys. Hope you enjoyed me going through this one. This is Ransom, Viceroy, Insomnia, Aguirre. So this one had a lot more rares in it than the last deck. This one has double Taliga. That's really awesome. 2 of the same rare. Ring of Invisibility, Mac the Knife, and Compsos Harupspex. Oh my gosh, can I really not say that name? Compsos Haruspex. Wow, that's just a bunch of syllables. All right. So yeah, all in all, really happy that I got Saurian and really happy that I got Star Alliance in my previous opening. So if you haven't seen that one, feel free to check that one out. I love all the doubles. I love Saurian's huge minion count. So I believe the creature count, again, was about 21. So same as my last deck as well. And super good deck, although this deck, I believe, did lose twice in a row to the other deck, but it's okay. It's still early playing. Maybe I was just playing it wrong. I was playing this deck. My buddy was playing the other one. He actually did beat me twice with against this deck. So, but when I did play this deck, I did not get either of the golden spirals ever on the field. So maybe that's kind of like a key to winning. That is kind of an awesome card. And then the double Taliga really helped me gain a lot of amber against him as well. So that was the Owl Archon, Ransom, Viceroy, Insomnia, Aguirre. This is MagaLuke signing out, and thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.